Late last year, Google set some audacious goals when it came to securing the nearly 2 billion accounts of its users. And while the organization has yet to completely fulfill its promises, Google is now making huge strides as it recently announced that millions of accounts were auto-enrolled in its multi-factor authentication service. How can you see if your account now has this added layer of security? We'll cover the details as we sit down and sync up with Rocket IT's weekly technology update. Hello everyone, I'm Chris Swinson, Technology Insider here at Rocket IT, and welcome to Sync Up, your new home for trending technology news. As of today, a recent blog post from Google confirms that the tech giant has enabled multi-factor authentication for 150 million Google accounts and another 2 million YouTube creator accounts across the globe. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is MFA? Whereas most accounts ask that you enter a password to log in, using an MFA service requires you to provide yet another method of identification. Most commonly, this secondary verification is tied to your smartphone and may use facial scanning, a software token, push notification, or static PIN. So Google's choice to auto-enroll its users in MFA boils down to one simple thing. As of 2022, 80% of breaches occur from weak or stolen passwords. And while Google's decision to enforce MFA is less than a week old, the company has already seen a 50% decrease in compromised accounts. In a statement from Google's Director of Account Security and Safety, he said, "This decrease speaks volumes to how effective having a second form of verification can be in protecting your data and personal information. And while we're proud of these initial results and happy with the response we've received from our users and the community, we're excited about other ongoing work we're doing behind the scenes to make our users even safer." If you're curious to know whether you were one of the 150 million individuals auto-enrolled in Google's MFA program, take a look at the organization's Security Checkup page. We'll include a link to it in this video's description. Once you arrive to that page, you'll see a yellow warning sign under two-step verification if your account is yet to be enrolled. To change that warning, click the Setup button to begin the process. While Google gives you a few different options to choose from when it comes to MFA, Rocket IT suggests using an authentication app for maximum security. For example, there's Google Authenticator, LastPass, Microsoft Authenticator, Authy, Duo Mobile, and the list goes on. Regardless of the authentication app you opt to enroll in, rest assured that any are better than choosing text-based MFA. This form of authentication requires you to link your phone number to your account, and because of this, hackers have found a new means of intercepting texted MFA codes before they reach your device. If you want to learn more about the risks of text-based MFA, check out a video we recently posted on a hack that hit thousands of T-Mobile customers last month. We'll include a link to that video in the description as well. Now, aside from enrolling in Google's MFA service if you haven't already, the final word of advice Google's most recent article gives is to consider a password manager to store all of your login credentials. When it comes to account security, creating a different password for each of your accounts is crucial. Rather than having to remember set credentials, a password manager keeps all of your credentials in a single place, guarded by a cryptic master password. And although there are a lot of password managers on the market, LastPass has become almost an industry standard at this point. For more information on deploying password management and multi-factor authentication tools across an entire business, contact Rocket IT using the link in this video's description. And to stay up to date on trending technology news, hit that subscribe button and the bell to catch us on next week's episode of Sync Up with Rocket IT.